Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope and pray all is well with you. So on today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to start off with a collective message, and then from there, I'm going to simplify it down to each zodiac sign for a little small message that you may need to hear, okay? At this moment in time, we're going to keep it very light energetically, or do our best to, while just picking up whatever needs to come out. Now, I will be honest, I did pick out a card from my gratitude deck just because it is quite difficult to shuffle. It's hard to get, cards out, and I wanted to spare time, but this is what came out. It says, look down at your hands. Notice everything about them. Thank them for all they do for you each and every day. It's an affirmation card, and the quote on it says, miracles happen all the time. We're here, aren't we? By Marilyn Nelson. And in the book, it has this cool exercise that I feel like is really important for some of you. So I'm going to read from there. It says, hold your left hand in front of you. Really examine it. Turn it this way and that. Notice all the lines of your palm, your thumb, your fingers, your nails. Bend and straighten it. Move it all around. Think of all the hundreds of tasks that your left hand does for you all day long without acknowledgement. Take a moment to send deep thanks to your left hand for all that it is and all that it does. Repeat with your right hand, okay? And for the external gratitude, it says relational, community, creative work. Today, choose one activity to do with your hands that lends support to another person or to your immediate environment. Rub someone's shoulders, tidy up the workspace, play the piano, cook a meal for a friend or family member. As you do this act of service, pay conscious attention to the work and skill of your two hands. Imagine their movements as expressions of thanks to that which they are serving. Okay? So your hands are very significant in all in what you do. I love the energy of gratitude as we get closer to November, fall energy. I just equate the colors orange and yellow to family and wholesomeness. There's a lot of money and abundance that's coming into whoever I'm talking to in this collective, and huge shifts, changes, completions of cycles. I'm picking up on the energy of cardinal signs very strongly for some reason. You could be an earth sign as well, or Aquarius is coming through. What messages do you have for the collective? It says, one more. I'm hearing baby come back, and I'm also seeing Dracula the vampire. I don't know if maybe somebody's doing something related to that, or someone really likes Dracula. Two of Swords. There's something that you don't necessarily recognize or see coming. I feel like there's something that's trying to reconnect to you that maybe you don't want companionship with. It feels like you want to be a bit by yourself and healing, and so you may have felt closed off. It's like you may have spiritually elevated or even felt an energy of stagnancy, but there was something that you were rejecting, okay? Because I'm seeing an energy of like someone who's almost being dragged by another and forced to do something that they don't want to, and soil, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if like you're in that energy, or someone around you is in that energy. Page of Swords. We have this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, or someone with those placements in their chart. There's going to be some communication that comes in. It may be short, quick, and to the point, small talk. I feel like there's something about a choice, or choosing to maybe change your major or classes or something like that, or your direction in life. I feel like it's necessary. I'm also getting an energy of like saving your money, or your hard work paying off. There's some sort of small investment that you've wanted to make, or you're recognizing like slight changes in what you want to invest in, or your taste is changing. And I feel like you're annotating these things. You're recognizing that as you get older, maybe you want to put more, you want to invest in things that are more valuable, or will have a better value over a long span of time. Even if you're a bit young, I feel like you are choosing to preserve your emotions, or like it's almost like you're disconnecting yourself from a person who may be communicating with you, but you feel like they're not serious. They only come through as a page. And don't get me wrong, sometimes people making small offers or small conversations, it could actually lead to a very great energy. But I just feel like you are very reserved in your energy. And so this could be affecting your portal ways in your hands. Oftentimes people don't recognize the emotional connection to the hands and how we feel energetically. And me speaking about this as a Capricorn, most Capricorns don't really talk about that, but I feel like you may need to look a little bit further into that to have a lot of expansiveness in your energy, because it can kind of lock you. It can kind of make you feel like this world is very materialistic, and you think less from your emotions. So you may experience a lot of harshness, or like when source needs to connect you to your emotions, you kind of feel like it's almost energy of you breaking down, or it's almost negative, or getting like bad or devastating news. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you start to do something where you begin to appreciate life, there's going to be a lot of happiness that comes in. This is also saying that you're choosing the happiness within because you're focusing on your heart. Your health could be very significant. There's a passion that is ignited within you internally that you can externalize to others. And I feel like it almost is giving, not everybody knows exactly where this energy is coming from, but they definitely see it, or they can feel the energy on you, this shift. Okay, you went through a huge elevation or transformation, something that transpired perhaps either at your home or like around your neighborhood or surroundings here. I feel like it energetically had you reserved, or it will have you reserved, or you're seeing like what someone was saying, like they weren't trying to be manipulative to you. They were just telling you like be mindful, because there's like a negative miser around. And like they just kind of are self-aware of like who to connect with and who not to. So this could be like an energy of like a masculine, someone who may even be older, but they seem very childish. It feels definitely like a male. I can't, mistake it. All right. This person is going to like do something in your area or around you and then try to throw you under the bus. So be careful. I'm also getting this energy like they don't see that they're about to get fired, or like that they're about to like lose their job or some sort of stability, maybe even an income or a home or a wife, something like that, or like a girlfriend. Oh, the King of Cups is here. Okay, it's saying that this is you, collective. Wow. That's not supposed to come out, but I'm here for it. It's very positive energy with the Queen of Swords, though. There's a pair that's coming through. I feel like this has something to do with how you're coming through in your communication, how people view you. You're very receptive to energy. You're not interested in anything other than healing. Some of you guys, maybe you had like a slight fracture of some kind in your body in some way, whether this is in the past or it's coming through. Sometimes during like season changes or shifts, people can have like aches or tendencies of like residual energy where they experience like circumstances happening, and even develop scars afterwards slightly. So like if you're noticing things like that, you might start to invest in like CBD bombs or like healing or coping things to help. Even skin purification is coming through, drinking teas. I'm picking up an energy of going to places that are said to have healing waters, maybe even spas or hot tubs and things like that. I'm getting that there's going to be phone calls of approval. There could be some sort of situation either with a legality or involving some sort of communication with someone with authority that comes in. I feel like there are two people who are siding together on something and giving divine favor. Someone could need to be sworn in for something, so congratulations if you're receiving a new job. I'm also getting here that this is an energy of high honor. I feel like there was something that was trying to frustrate you. There was something that was trying to like darken your perspective or perception. I will tell you this, there is an air sign that's coming through that is quite evil. And I'm not getting it specifically off of this Queen of Swords. It's almost like what's behind her. It's like someone tried to like be her or something like that, okay? And so it's another person with like a air sign placement. Even if you are an air sign, okay? You might be dealing with that circumstance, and I feel like you're going to be hearing something back about that. It feels like it's pleasant, or it's like something that's going to relieve you or something, okay? I feel like here there was somebody who was trying to cause a lot of disorder. There was somebody here who was trying to cause frustration or get in the way of something. This is crazy. This is somebody who has like a son for some of you guys. There could be another woman in the mix who may have a son or something. Let's see what else comes out. Wow, Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Maybe somebody has two different women, or somebody like finds their true person, or somebody who just meshes better with them while they were connecting with someone who's a bit karmic. Or like they had divine signs of like something not working out. For these two queens to be sitting beside each other here, this could even be the promise of the future. Like, yes, maybe somebody did have a connection in the past, and now they are seeking something new. They're seeking some better adventure, something that's true and divinely meant, something that's natural, is in divine accordance, is God ordained. Whereas something was almost like affirmed and kind of set up, if you will. Maybe a setup that somebody didn't see coming. Somebody's own like somebody had some temperament issues. Somebody wanted to like disrupt somebody's life and get in the way of their destiny. This is Scorpio energy, but my favorite Tower card that I have personally, because when you look at it, like it seems like it's black, but it's really like this gray color, and it's so sexy. But anyway, I just feel like this energy of just a lot of positive transformations, because somebody awoken and recognized what was negative, what wasn't serving them, and what is serving them or will. All right. And so this could be the promise of like, yes, I may have this thing that shows up like this, but I promise you I'm totally devoted to you. I just handle my responsibilities here, especially somebody has a child outside of a circumstance or things like that. But the thing is I feel like there is somebody who is trying to play, is giving the Catherine role, the Henrys and the Anns, you know what I'm saying? It's giving like somebody who's really not supposed to be there, or like somebody who's really not wanted. And I feel like somebody's going to start turning malicious. It was said that at one point in time, like people found that she was doing some things on some other people to try to keep some sort of favor for a gain, a benefit, like for a doctrine, you know, of countries. You know, there was always some sort of outside thing, external thing. With this, I feel like there's going to be something that's wiped away with this Tower moment. I have to be very honest with you here. And I feel like it's because you deserve something, or divine is like just now recognizing what someone's true. I mean, source already knew, but it's given a vibration of like, they thought that they were going to get away with it. And now something is just happening. And they could have been in this connection for like 5 years, 10 years. Some of you guys even 15 years. I'm seeing somebody could be like 18 or something. All right. Oh, you got the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles together. Okay, so this could be somebody who is definitely heavy in their masculine energy that's coming in to make you a small offer, a small financial token. I feel like this person, they may have a direct relation or response to something in which you're providing, okay? Dang. Because you make some sort of change, or you choose to go towards something that's divinely meant for you, collective, I'm getting an energy like somebody's going to come across a person who they were actually meant to be with, like a divine counterpart, and they're going to actually just create a child, and then like, that's it. I'm not joking. Like with the Magician, it feels like a player, like a manipulative energy, somebody who would have been totally meant for them almost like passing them by like damn far side because of how they handled a past situation. They knew that they got in the way. They didn't care. You could be working on like, if you're like a Reiki specialist or a therapist of some kind, I could be picking up on a circumstance that you're about to get ready to read into for someone or connect with someone. And you need to kind of prepare your hand portal waves to really get a cleanse or to release this energy, because it's so, the energy is so lethargic and not wanting to release from whoever these healers are. This like healing couple is trying to keep them in a way, get in the middle. You see, like, look at how even the sweets are coming out, how the cards are falling out. Like, it makes total sense. They were directly trying to get in the way of something, of whether it was you as a feminine or the masculine, or both sides have this kind of situation that happened. And it feels, or it may seem like, you know, these types of people are scapegoating by and things like that. But it's like they really do get the short end of the stick. I just feel like somebody's just not going to take this person seriously. They are not going to take them seriously. Meanwhile, you're getting wish fulfillment and total fulfillment. And the thing is like, let's say somebody winds up having somebody who turns into like, they still view them as like their step parent, or like somebody who cares for them or takes care of them, whether it's your true divine masculine or feminine or however it goes. They're still going to choose you over these people. Like, let's say something happens to one of these people, like somebody may lose their child and you may have to caretake for them. And like, I genuinely feel like you don't mind. You do exactly what's meant for you. But it's just the fact that it just proves your point that this person was only here for circumstantial reasons. I'm also getting this energy of like, this powerful change that you have coming in is going to, like, somebody with high authority is going to feel like a page, almost rejected in some ways. And I'm also picking up that there's going to be some sort of, you're going to receive a large stability as far as income, and then like there's going to be some sort of ripple effect down. There might be something that comes in that's a little bit smaller in comparison, okay? And I feel like it's something that you deserve because you earned it. I feel like it was already something that maybe you had overpaid for something, or like somebody learns like, oh, okay, we found this double thing, or it's double charge or something like that. Let's send this back to the collective. So that's a wonderful thing that's coming in too. I'm picking up, you're going to see the root to an issue rather soon, with this Nine of Cups having this Three of Cups and this King of Pentacles here. This makes total sense for you guys, y'all. I feel like there's something that's directly that wanted to get in the way to grow the situation. But it's almost like it brings some sort of obstacle. Or it wanted to bring some sort of obstacle. So your angels are kind of guiding you and healing you, purifying you, turning you into this flower that is of pure lightness. You know, people wanted to kind of stop your growth since you were young. You started picking up on these obstacles since you were very young. And I feel like I'm talking to the collective who's having to be told repetitively to be patient in some kind of way, and you feel like you've almost exasperated all patience, and it's because it's coming to its head. It's all coming out. I promise you. You could recognize like that your pores may be releasing a lot of things, so like they may seem like they're a little bit open for a bit, and then you wake up after you get some beauty rest or you cleanse your face really well, and you're like, yo, this stuff is just coming out. You know what's going on. You're dissolving and you're cleansing and you're purifying yourselves. Okay, maybe you have like your own like bath bomb or salt that you use to kind of cleanse your energy. Keep doing it, okay? Like when I tell you I just use mine, it has like these glitters in it because I use some for my the Jemson that I have, and it was glimmering like little diamonds in it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like do something that kind of connects to you. Your energy was going to help you to enhance your natural gifts or your natural selves. I'm a Capricorn, and we typically rule bones and and some like studies and things like that. So I wanted to make sure that I used something that was really closely connected to that in my bath bomb and things like that. But I do want to encourage you to keep investing, maybe even making offers to like maybe deities or things in which you believe in, or if you do practice rituals here and there, it's almost like keep giving to that energy. Grape, okay, darker, deeper wines could be very significant. Maybe somebody's getting that color on their nails, or like you're choosing to do something that's unique and different for you. And I feel like it actually is very well received. I feel like there's a lot of attraction that comes into you. I feel like what you really didn't recognize is that ultimately whatever this lesson is that you're learning or embracing or just, you know, going through, is going to ultimately give you so much more wish fulfillment, maybe even more privacy than what you anticipated. Like, let's say you are aware that, you know, your true person, Capricorn, your true person may have like people that they have to collaborate with. Maybe they work a lot, or somebody enjoys working, or there's like a difference in what you guys do. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of collaboration. A lot of you guys, this is related to work, how people perceive you. You're going to be very well received. A lot of people really loving and admiring what you do. You need to be very patient with yourself. You working with your hands is very significant. Some of you guys could love flowers or like flower shops, or you've always like either intricate details when it comes to cathedral work, glass making, things like that, or you are a welder of some kind, or you like to build things. I feel like you may have to work with your environment. Maybe you're a bit on the shorter side. For those of you who are taller, I get this energy of like, you know how to do your due diligence as well. Somebody around you could be growing too. I'm also seeing here, if you do have a child that is quite rambunctious, or it feels like they're in a teen-like phase, this feels like a boy. If you saw like some dirt marks on your chair or something like that, like, and you asked your child, or your table, and you asked your child, did you put your feet on here? And it's like, no, damn lie. I seen it. I saw it. Or they set their shoes there, okay? But they were scared as shit, all right? So I feel like you could be working on your connection, on your companionship, because you know that you can be very, very passionate, and then you know you can be very loving, and sometimes you might experience a bit of struggle. I wouldn't call it bipolar, okay? Maybe it's just a tendency that you have that could be like seasonal or monthly related, okay? I could be picking up on like PMS or something, but I just feel like there's something here about you addressing your approach, you recognizing where you can mend your ways as someone comes into understanding on how to communicate things back. You could be learning that as you get older, perhaps certain ways in which you communicated things, you recognize like, hey, maybe my kids or my person or whatever didn't really understand that. You know, for some of these individuals who are no longer in your life, I am getting this energy of like, you don't need to call them. Maybe you just write about it. Yes, look, scribe is on the bottom of the deck. As I say that, it's just giving this energy of like, maybe you can connect with yourself on how to do better with it, okay? Even if some of these people that it might be related to aren't in your lives, if you have a bit of nostalgia that comes up, all right? You have skills. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income. For those of you who may be struggling with work, or you are finding some sort of passion or hobby outside of something that you do, you know, start working on something. I'm also getting something that you may do as a past hobby, or just something that's just a back burner thing to you, is like picking up. People want to invest in you. Somebody here is about to be a billionaire, if not already. Maybe you could have been. Maybe you chose to do something. I'm seeing somebody who actually, like, you may have went to court and asked a judge or something like that, how much would it cost in total to pay like off child support for the entirety of like someone's life, you know, beforehand, and you've already paid that or something like that. And so this is what may have set you back a little bit. Maybe people weren't aware of like your status or authority, and then you may be still taking care of your child, or there's something here about a neglect from a feminine that's like dark, okay? This is an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or somebody like with those placements heavily. Maybe a Cancer or a Pisces is coming through as well. It's like a Leo Cancer cusp that has like air placements. I just feel like they're doing something. It has something to do with like the things in the nose or something like that, or like them wanting to see a lot of people. They do like bounce out things in life. Like, I'll just say it like that, okay? I feel like there's going to be something where you're working, you're advancing towards something to accomplish these goals, and you build or develop the proper skills, maybe so that you can become independent in your process and getting there, okay? And lucky you, okay? Lucky me, I have you. It says, this is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most out of it. So collective, I feel like there's going to be some beautiful, great advancements that come into you. You absolutely deserve them. Some of you guys, it could be related to your North Star, your North Node, your True Node, and how you're connecting to it. It could be blossoming you. You could be having a lot of financial investments that are coming in. You could be seeing kittens. Lucky Dragon is very significant. If I'm not mistaken, is it just solely Chinese astrology that relates to like the luck with the kittens or like the fortunes? Maybe it is some other Eastern Asian countries that have that too. Maybe Korean as well. And Irish, they have like little omens that kind of relate to this. I just feel like you could be seeing like omens that give you signs of like good luck, good fortune that are coming in. Somebody could have just found a 4-leaf clover, or you have one in some kind of way. Maybe you need to connect with that, or emerald is very significant, or the jaspers, jades are also very significant during this time too, especially if you're like needing to go to court or something. Like charging up your green jade could be bringing you divine good fortune or good energy. All right, let's get some more messages out here. I'm gonna use indigo sage. It says fearless alchemist. Number 9, your desire to embody total forgiveness will lead to transcending all fear. So I like this energy for you. I feel like this is about what you're going to be exhausting out, something that no longer serves you, recognizing how to practice this, also how to be patient. You have 13, rejoice in and simplicity. Okay, occupy every point of view. Choose to know the truth because you can. I'm going to read these other two and then I'll read it all together. 6, entrance, love trance. Meditate an appreciation with flowers. Each is a portal to divine love. Some of you guys could be getting a reading on love, just the way that this is reading off, like maybe a private or personal reading or something like that. Mine are still available if you want, or you're going somewhere else. It says your Dharma is the new road. Embrace simplicity and your adventures. And you're in this energy of divine joy. Buddha could be very significant to you. You could like that energy oftentimes when Buddha is in a laughter energy or feng shui. You could also really be connected to dragons, or you like that energy typically. There is something about your taste level has changed or expanded. It has a lot to do with some changes that have come in astrological shifts. And also with Pluto kind of revisiting Capricorn again for a bit. I feel like some of you guys are feeling this aspect of like how much you shifted and grown, not even recognizing it. And maybe you're understanding what like others are talking about when they were experiencing things that maybe you didn't recognize. But I feel like this energy is coming back so that you can re-review and make sure that you are clearing out what needs to be cleared out, but also open and welcome to the things that maybe you were a bit quick to release or let go of, okay? Whether this was like last year, earlier, in the year, something like that. I just feel like there's an opportunity for you to reconsider. All right, and some last few messages before we get into the zodiac signs, please, for the collective. You have 19, pearl and shell. Acknowledge your role as the wise one to stay open and give forth only love. I'm going to leave it there by your financial part, because I feel like the energy of gratitude in relation to love, it just adds in more money, more fuel to fortune, to goodness, to happiness, positive energy. And I feel like that's what you need, especially if you were experiencing a lot of depth or a lot of like shadow healing, shadow work. There was something that was definitely trying to keep you down, and I feel like you had to recognize how to like accept help from your environment and support from others that maybe you were unsure about at one point in time. Oh, wow. 24, you have accept and support. Allow a continuous flow of gratitude. Clear all fear with eagerness for what's next. There's a lot of excitement. See, lucky you. You're going to be hearing a lot of good news, a lot of good feedback, a lot of refreshing energy, a lot of callbacks, giving you relief to what you had grief or anxiety or nerve-wracking energy about. I'm also getting here, if you thought that you weren't getting your true person or something like that, somebody's coming into somebody, okay? Somebody's coming into somebody. I'm also seeing here that what is this? I heard a disco diss track. All right, I don't know what that's about. I feel like it's something coming through with like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's masculine. I feel like this is someone here who's like, you know what, who cares about like being angry and beefing when I can just go ahead and like get what I want. Maybe somebody's energy is going to be very freaky and very like dominant, like demanding. Okay, but I feel like you won't necessarily mind it, or somebody here won't mind it. I'm also seeing somebody here is going to be doing something with defensive work, defensive like classes, or somebody here who's working on like security of their home. I'm seeing here somebody's going to be focusing on stabilizing like their apartment. You could be doing something with pearls or shells, or you just like the vibration from them. I'm seeing here you could be working on some sort of like exercise or practice when it comes to shells. Wearing flowers in your hair. Maybe you're learning how to rock some flowers in your hair during the winter time, like as a style. Perhaps you used to only do it in like certain seasons and you're trying to find ways to implement it. I feel like it's going to be well received and you'll love the way that you look or feel. There's a good omen here, especially if it's like a white and a green color. It just popped out, okay, as I was reshuffling the deck back. Or coral, that could be very well received. Like a rose gold coppery color. Anything else? Oh, your skills are improving, especially if you're into like editing online, if you're into renovating like old ideas or renovations, period. Some of you guys, this could be like upcycling clothes. I'm also seeing if you've been wanting to like invest in something about new Armani or something like that, I feel like you're going to really, really like it. Maybe you like, ooh, Bulgari, or is it Bulgari? I don't want to be rude to the brand, but I feel like somebody might like that brand a lot, okay? Or there's something from that brand that somebody really likes, okay? I feel like it's very masculine. There's a favorite scent that I have from them, but I don't like to bring it up because it's kind of rare and I don't like for people to buy it out. But yeah, it's like this masculine scent, but I wear it, you know. I've invested in it for others, like my family and stuff like that. It's just something that, I don't know, it just smells really good to me. Maybe it's significant for y'all. I'm also getting here gift giving, finding new sites to get new things. Maybe you're looking at things early on, or thinking about like, what did you used to do during this time of the season, especially if things have changed in your life and you need some grounding. Perhaps that has something to do with helping you to make some plans, so that you can get back on schedule. I got you if you know, it happens. I keep hearing Mace, welcome back. That's like an older song, but it's kind of cute. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages for Let me fix this card, y'all. One moment. It was upside down. Let's get into these placements. You can go ahead and check the description box below. I'll most likely have time steps for each zodiac sign, or just the beginning of the all signs. I might just do the beginning and then y'all just have to scroll through, or if you want to comment, you know, where each one starts, you're more than welcome to. I will not turn off the comments on that part. I know there was a reading that I did a while ago that I did that, but this one's different. Let's start off with Aries. Hi, Aries. What's your quick message? Ooh, you have the Tower and you have Judgment. Scorpio and Virgo could be really significant here. I feel like there's some sort of changes coming in. Somebody's wanting to revisit something from the past. This could be like an ex of some kind. I feel like you are also like on the money when it comes to something regarding your surroundings. Whether it's like you choosing to leave a situation, a job, or a circumstance, or you recognize that somebody has an explosive moment around you. It's like you recognize that you're choosing the right thing, or you made the right choice about something, and you're directly seeing like why or how it happened. I'm seeing y'all leaving a place, or like getting some perspective needing to. Dang, with somebody who's stubborn. If this is not yourself, maybe you're choosing to be stubborn towards a person here who you see like a cycle with them. If it's not you who has this, it's them. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you're really distant with this person. All right, and right underneath that is a Page of Wands. It's like somebody wants to contact you or talk to you or communicate with you, and they're really, really worried. Or like you get anxiety sometimes with this motherfucker. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Yeah, anxiety. That whenever the toilet flushes, I have like a thing, like you may need to calm yourself or like revisit the situation when you're a little more calm. All this water here with Scorpio, Cancer here, and then you have this Virgo and Aquarius energy here. There's something that's going to be coming in also in January that's going to be really significant. Something's going to turn around for you where you least expect it, if you really, really want it. I feel like you need to hold out or be patient. Maybe not necessarily tell everybody what you're doing. Be reserved, but it will work out favorably for you. You just have to hold on. Maybe you find yourself kind of being emotionally imbalanced, or just, it's not imbalance, you just don't want to be emotional with people. Okay, you just don't really want to be emotional with people. You want to be reserved because you feel like you've bent over backwards to the wrong people. Okay, I'm also getting here that you do have someone who energetically attempted to bend your will or try to control you, or a connection with you in some kind of way, shape, or form. Whether, I think most of you guys know about it here, is saying like you have some sort of idea, or you've been feeling the effects of it. It happened around a crescent moon recently. Okay, it could be involving these signs that I've already stated, because they're coming through very strongly, or someone who is younger than you, with Aries and Leo placements very strong and heavy. All right, or somebody with a birthday near Thanksgiving. A birthday near Thanksgiving. Okay, if you celebrate that holiday. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy of like, you're going to be clearing that. You're going to be clearing that. You're going to be seeing where it's coming from, but you may have some side effects, okay? This doesn't mean that this person won't try to come back around, or somebody else will, but there is some sort of excess coming back, okay? Or like maybe you're seeing someone. Maybe I needed to forewarn you so that you don't, you don't act a fool. There's some sort of wish fulfillment. You could be having something progress with your career. Really, really nicely. Oh, and there's some smooth sailing with your vehicle. Okay, there was a problem that you had. It was like a rinker and your dinker and your tinker, or something like that. And it was leaking or something, like your car was pissing. It was like, it's like when the D is just leaking fluid all out. You know what I'm saying? It don't have no control over it. I don't need to see that. Is somebody not, oh, this might be a hint for somebody. Somebody has an elephant trunk, okay? That might be a hint for who that person was for you, okay? Taurus. Eight of Pentacles, working on your money. I feel like there's a lot of good stabilization that you'll be appreciating during this time. A lot of work advancement. Because of your attractiveness, how it's paying off. I feel like people are saying good things about you. You could have just gotten some new shoes or some new clothes, or you're finding a new way to style your clothing. And it's definitely appreciated. You could be getting some sort of new suit or like some new aprons or something like that. I feel like there's a positive change that's coming in. Are you guys House Gryffindor or Ravenclaw? Or like you're into that or something like that when it comes to Harry Potter. Anyway, I just feel like there's going to be something coming in. You could be liking or enjoying being around coffee brew. Some of you guys might be meeting someone or connecting with someone, creating some sort of business collaboration around like a coffee shop or something like that, if you don't necessarily work at one. I'm seeing there's going to be some positive or exciting news, but I feel like it's very serious in the ways in which it comes in, but you'll be able to relieve yourself. I feel like if you are going through some sort of legality or you're waiting for some news back about something, there's going to be positive shifts. Like, I don't think you're expecting this. I really don't. Also, it doesn't really matter your gender. I feel like as you start working on yourself, you could be attracting the same gender as you towards you too. You heard what I said. Like, people could be respecting your work that's of the same sex as you, and then you have like feminine energies or like, you know, the same gender as you, kind of being like, they sexy. So it has people maybe questioning you when they shouldn't. I'm also picking up here, if you are like planning to move, it'll be really smooth. You'll have positive expectations there, or you could be planning to do this or taking a trip or some sort of travel. I feel like if you are planning to move, this could be like renting to own or something like that. That's typically what I get with the Six of Swords if we are talking about moves. Or somebody might be moving near a body of water, or liking that energy. Somebody may be investing in a boat. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Maybe you are getting something replaced on it. Maybe that's where you want to put your next investment. It could be really smart. Pay off for you. I'm also picking up here that you may even have someone who becomes trusted nearby you in that area that maybe you rented out to or something like that. And they may help you to like find a good repairer, or like you get financial investments back as well while you're like working on something else. Some of you guys here and there, you might be like doing some gambling, or you're going somewhere or cruising somewhere. Maybe you're in Vegas, or Nevada is very significant or something like that, or Arizona. Like there's something here about like gambling or getting some sort of payout of something, like you're actually getting one, which is really cool. And now I'm seeing R2D2, which is a good sign. Okay, so there could be something very promising, or just a deep connection with a machine that's actually giving out, or it's getting fixed. Maybe your favorite machine, your favorite slot. Okay, and I'm also getting here that something around your home is actually repairing itself. So like, let's say you have one of them seasonal ass vacuums or something. You know how sometimes you have like electronics that seem real seasonal. It feels like their code is cleared up and they're now ready to work, you know, how you would like for them to work. I'm also seeing there will be a lot of improvement with your peace, your rest. Some of you guys, this is related to maybe you relaxing more into the energy now that some sort of big change has happened. Okay, some of you guys, I feel like this could be in relation to a baby or a child, or even your own inner child that's causing this as well. Soothing lullabies is very significant. Having angelic energy around you is very important. Even if you're like into like mysteries or spooky energy and stuff like that, there is this energy of like calling in like either Archangel Michael, or like doing something to invoke it, like maybe even listening to something. There's something about some frequency that you listen to that actually kind of it welcomes in this energy, and I feel like it's very favorable for you. Oh my gosh, what is this in love? There's a dumbass Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that is trying to play the fuck out of you. And if not, this is a Taurus person, okay? This person may have come in saying that they were a dark angel of some kind. They ain't shit though. I have the star card in here twice because sometimes we need to know if somebody really cares about us, if they're really throwing us to the wolves. They're trying to throw you to the wolf that took out Odin, who had 2 wolves. This is like really savage. This is really sabotaging energy. This is someone, that's how I'm reading it today. Now, if you come to my readings again and you see this card, it may not be the same, okay? Because I really do love this card, all right? But I just get this energy right now. Like, no, this is somebody who's trying to feed or tempt off of your energy to get something to attack you that would typically take you out for life, okay? So just be very mindful of that, all right? Do your best to stay focused on yourself. It's because you are the prize. It is because you are the star. It is because of how successful you are. Yes, you're definitely an empress that's going somewhere, or an energy that comes through as having this. And I feel like there's a lot of endless possibilities, as well as a lot of satisfaction in what you're doing, where you're going, and what you're going in. Whether this is a vehicle, okay, in progression here, I feel like you could be wondering about a car rather soon, especially if you have like a seasonal holdup or hiccup. It doesn't feel like it's going to be something like horrific though. I feel like it's actually going to be something that stabilizes you for the long run. It's going to be something that's going to be like a tune-up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something that you really do need. Maybe you put it off. Okay, don't be one of the people that put that shit off, because it might be a little bit worse, okay? And I'm not sending you bad vibes, okay? Those are for those who are aware that this circumstance is going on, or they have like an idea based off of something and how it's been driving. Like, yeah, something's been funny acting. Maybe you wanted a reading on this. Something's been funny acting, okay? But I'm sending you well wishes, you guys. And I hope that message resonated with you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my Geminis after I fix these cards. Hi, Gemini. I hope and pray all is well with you. I feel like if you've been in the energy of being rude or mean to people, it's just going to gift you back something in return. Maybe you're having like a struggle with expressing yourself, or like somebody wants to make you, it's like a player-like energy. It's trying to like alter your life in a bad way. Then you have the Hierophant here and the Magician. I feel like don't marry a player. Perhaps some of you guys, you're in a connection with somebody that you found out is playing you, okay, at a time when you were trying to like get your life together or get things stable. So it's kind of got you like really messed up. Or like if it's an Aries, maybe they're the ones who are messed up. Maybe they come through as being the juggler, excuse me. What is this with Geminis? There's something about online dating, date relationships, things like that, apps. Ooh. And I'm also getting here, be careful if some of you guys, somebody that you work with has somebody that you're fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also getting this energy here of perhaps some of you guys are like getting back into church, or like you are volunteering in your community in some way that could bring you favor. Maybe you're putting up flyers or advertising your business, your work, or what you do, and you have people who are also helping and assisting you with this as well. Some of you guys could be creating websites. It's just something that you're working on. Some of you guys, you just like to stay busy. This is what's bringing you favor. You're trying to stay busy, maybe so distracted, you know, from circumstances. But it feels good with the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is where your true passion lies during this time. And there's also going to be some sort of emotional recognition when it comes to your work, your status, or like what you like to do. So maybe you were confused at one point in time, like, I don't know what to do, or, you know, I just feel stagnant. It feels like you're coming out of that. You're seeing how to progress. It feels like it was something, you know, astrologically or planetarily. See, a lot of progression here. I am saying you may need to work on your vehicle or your transportation during this time. There's something with travel that's coming through, and also some news or opportunities that you may experience. There might be a bit of a whirlwind. That's what this specific Chariot card discusses. A whirlwind of some kind, but it's almost like, it feels like it's your own little world. If you look back here, it's almost like you've created this opportunity. You will have to keep like affirming to yourself and reminding yourself that things can be positive, things can go smoothly. You know, you have to keep with this positive mindset, because it does feel like there is something that's trying to challenge you, especially if you like released yourself from some sort of spell work and you started doing some protection work or trying to secure your job or something like that, and you keep noticing like little hiccups around certain people, get away from those people and stop projecting it onto other people who have already moved away from you, because it's not those people. Okay, I feel like somebody's been trying to energy harvest off of those people too, to hide who they really are, because they were using you for something or needing you for something. Then you started needing or wanting them for something, and then they started to show their ass. There's something here about like an energy that's giving back. So yeah, and you're in the High Priestess, and you have Justice here. Yeah, be careful, because I feel like you want something to go in your favor, and it is very important to remember like that your environment matters when it comes to you manifesting. So like, let's say you're trying to manifest to have justice in your life or goodness in your life, but you refuse to let go of something. You're not going to get the outcome that you necessarily anticipated until you release that. Okay. Your last card, I like it. The Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you start to release, let it go, stop struggling. If this was tug of war, it's like you release the rope, and then, you know, you pull it back and you win, because you took the easier route. You worked smarter and not harder, and you weren't intimidated by what was trying to intimidate you or block you. Also, a group of people could be very significant. This could be someone's family specifically that's coming through here. This is someone's family who you just got out of an argument with them like in the last 5 days or so, or 3 to 5 days. There was some sort of hiccup. I feel like you chose to walk away from it, and you were right to do so. Maybe you needed the confirmation, or you need to know that like keep your head up, because Six of Pentacles, there's an equal give and take to everything. I feel like somebody was always being greedy, or like they had greedy intentions, and they're learning, like you're learning what they were really there for. This is what this feels like. You're really learning what they were truly there for, what their true motives was. Okay. And I feel like you may be dealing with one person or party here who is just very extremist and ungrateful. They could be very selfish. Okay. Naturally, they could have this issue. Okay. And you're learning like, hell no, I need a break. I need to let go of this. I feel like this is not going to give you the steady development that you would like to have, or advancement that you would like to have. So you're challenging yourself to be serious in this approach as well. Some of you guys, you could be grateful for why you didn't have kids, or why you may have turned out with like a sexual fluidity. You could like thank God or the Most High or Source every day. Okay. Maybe no coochie held you down. It's giving that vibe or energy. Cancer. Cancer. If I didn't say it already, all of these are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. I'll have it like commented, okay? Or not commented, in the description. Let's go ahead and get into Cancer. Okay. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you. Okay, we're not going to get into it. You got the Six of Cups in the reverse, and you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is rejecting something that was from the past that you already knew was karmic as fuck, toxic. Okay, whether you vocalize it or not, I feel like the way in which you moved, it showed. Okay. One of my favorite ways to actually read the Six of Cups is in the reverse, because I don't really like the energy that comes with it. It always feels fake as fuck to me. I don't really care. It's like challenge accepted. It just feels like the fakest kind of love. I just get this energy of like a fake soulmate or a karmic soulmate that just wanted to keep coming in, and you learn like that they had residual or negative connections in their life, and they just never wanted to leave that, or they never wanted to tell you the truth on why they were really into you. Okay, and so it's like you can't really get anywhere with this, so you're releasing the struggle, but it's needed. And I also feel like it's causing you to come out of some sort of emotional brick wall that was built up because of this situation or the circumstance, so that you can really evolve and be yourself, or think for yourself, think outside the box, get your creative actions going, so that things can start to move in a clear direction. You may get some guidance from someone, or a conversation, or like somebody here could be calling you or texting texting you, responding to you. It may seem like it's short, but it really is from the heart. It helps you to really open up and exhaust this energy. Maybe you have like a good friend that you talk to when like things are a bit rough. I'm also getting that with the 10 of Wands here, that you will eventually have this breakthrough that you need to, because you were definitely holding on to your heartstrings or letting like a lot of things slide, and it just gathered up and you realize there was nobody helping you. There was nobody helping you. You had to really help yourself out of a circumstance that really wanted to like dive you down. Now, when it comes to your work and things like that, I feel like this is the energy of somebody who's going to be very responsive, needing to be action oriented or even a bit on it when it comes to work. So you could be finding that you are showing up, trying to be your best self there, because it feels like that's really the only safe place right now where you feel like talking or communicating, because it's not about whatever it is that you don't want to talk about. That's just being like deliberately out there. This could be somebody that you're connected to right now, but you're witnessing them in the 6 of Cups energy, like what I'm talking about. It's like, oh my gosh, like you could be getting very embarrassed or just frustrated, but it gives that oh my gosh energy. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna leave that there. I hope that you enjoyed it, that it resonates for you. Let's go ahead and get into Leo really fast. Hi Leo, let's go ahead and take a look to see what you need to know right now. Does somebody like the artist see murder or something like that? Wow, Leo, you have a lot going on. Ooh. There's a doubtful energy with the Hierophant. Are some of you guys doubting a relationship here, or like the connection between someone, especially if like you have the Page of Wands, the Justice, the Knight of Swords. Somebody could be trying to figure out like what should someone do? You could be like going to hire counsel in your family. And then you have someone who is like trying to come in and distract you from making the right choice. But they're coming with like a very childish energy. It could be coming from a child, okay? Because you have this Fool card and you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the 8 of Swords. Yo, I feel like there's someone here who is challenged by you. Like, this is giving the energy of like you did a job or something like that. And like you have somebody who's obsessed with you from work who won't get off your back. Or like somebody who's in like, dare I say a junkie energy, okay? Like it's giving that vibration of somebody who's desperate for something. Desperate for your energy, a taker. Like you could have quickly went towards this person because you thought that they would bring you wellness or some sort of stabilization. There was something that you found that was an advantage is giving here, Leo. And I don't blame you, and I don't feel like you were using or manipulating. We all have things and reasons why we connect with people. But this is showing me that like that clutch or that benefit that was there is like either dissolving or is stopping. Like it stops with something. This could even be somebody around you or something like that if it's not yourself, because I'm not wishing it on my collective, but I am getting like somebody's assets being held or like somebody's money being held up or stopped or something like that, slowed down, delaying you, making you feel a bit trapped. And I feel like it has something to do with work or what you've been working on. So be careful. Like if you know somebody who does dirty jobs or is not the best with their work, don't go there. Do not go there, especially when it comes to like repairs with your vehicles, even your animals. Like if you're starting to notice an environment where it kind of feels a bit stuffy, or like you are around somebody who seems like an uptight employer or employee or something like that, you could be seeking other options outside of this, because I feel like there is a need for liberation. Something that's trying to slow you down too. I'm also seeing here somebody's not fully reading the contracts on your behalf if you have somebody who's responsible for doing that to you, and is slowing something down that could actually have been smoother than both of these. Because I feel like to go from the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles is extremely choppy. That's a choppy energy. Okay. And I'm also getting here that maybe this is saying that, you know, somebody who may have pretended like they were on your side was like kind of coinciding with someone's negativity. And then it's like you recognize, you know, that that was like the losing team, and then you quickly hop off and you start to go towards somebody here who may have like taken a long time to do something, but they have a good stance, and it causes somebody to be in this imprisoned energy. Like some truths come out, but it's almost like somebody would have never came out with this truth had this not happened. Okay, so Virgo. Hi Virgo, I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's get into your messages. Somebody might be trying to apologize to you. I kept hearing, I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo. Okay. Sometimes it is fuck that. Yep. Maybe this person wears that scent fuckboy. I don't know. Okay. But it just smells bullshitty-ish. All right. The Five of Swords is wanting to come out my mouth. Maybe this person gave you a lot of headaches, but it's the Five of Wands. Oh, you could be throwing chocolates at this person or this energy. Like if they try to come in, like this is somebody who wants to come and start in a fight. And I feel like it's truly this person right here. Now, if we look at this person and what they're doing, it feels like they're kind of separated from a lot of the problems, but they are definitely the one who provokes it, okay? So this could be someone here who is not necessarily all the way around you super duper close, but they seem to be like the hitman. They have to stand back. They like to look at it more so than getting too deep involved, all right? And I'm also picking up here that in this, you may not necessarily be paying attention to them because there's going to be somebody here who's like trying to distract you as though they're the person who's doing it, when in reality they aren't. It's this person here. Okay, so if you're like into like mysteries and things like that, I feel like this is also going to relate to what you're watching too. Maybe you're surprised at like the turn of events in something as well, because I don't want to just keep it like on your direct life. It feels like maybe there's something where you're trying to distract yourself from whatever happened, and this is what you're like investing in or tuning into. I feel like it's relevant. It may even take your mind off of this or even help you to resolve an issue. Maybe like a character says something that resonates with you and you start kind of, you know, moving in that way, and it brings you smooth sailing here. There's going to be some clarity that comes in as well. There's going to be some truths that comes in. I'm not going to lie to you, when it comes to romantics, now, I don't know who I read for, and I don't pass judgment here, but let's say I read for like somebody who is playing both sides here. It feels like this is somebody's other hoe that I'm picking up on. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Now then, I'm also getting this energy of like, be careful. Like somebody might be underage. They don't look juvenile though, okay? If you're an adult, be very careful, especially like at a booty club. Somebody could be having like a fake ID and dancing or something. So just be very careful and back the fuck up. All right. Virgo, I feel like there's going to be a promising aspect when it comes to making peace with someone here who is upset. And they have the right to be. They're learning about somebody's vindictive intentions. Somebody's vindictive intentions. This could be a Virgo, if it's not you. Or they're finding out about some bad plot that somebody had against somebody connected to you. Somebody that you may have had to clear the air with or practice forgiveness with in the past, in a past life regression. And what I mean by past life regression here, this is actually giving the energy of like you kind of dream of this, which means it may have happened like maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago. It's giving that vibe. This could be like a relative that maybe you had to kind of move on from or move out from, and maybe they raised you, or they took care of you or something like that. Then you have somebody who tried to take advantage of this person, maybe because they knew about like how spiteful you felt about them at one point in time, or like you had had an emotional situation or roller coaster with them, possibly due to like something mental health related or like health related or medicinally related of some kind, or just like them having some embattlements and things. Okay, so there's something here about you clearing the air, you having peace, and somebody getting exposed who wanted to take advantage of your family, maybe even became part of your family. Okay, it's unfair what they did to you. Okay, very unfair. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. It was the Two of Pentacles, but it's not the bottom. Yeah, you have the Queen of Wands. Oh, the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So something was like really pleasing to the eye, but as you got to know it, it's like becoming less pleasing, or like you're learning how something really works with this person. Yeah, somebody has evil, dark intentions. Maybe somebody is like an atheist or fake atheist, or like they lack belief, but they go to church so that they can try to make themselves seem like they're cool. Like they lie about this a lot. You can see it in their faces, like that they're not authentic, or somebody around you is seeing the truth about a person, how they're like evil. This doesn't necessarily mean somebody who is not like, this is somebody who might have been like, okay, well, let me try to be active. Let me try to be involved. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Like it feels like it's a headache, or like they roll their eyes or something like that. This is not somebody who might like rarely come, but they care. This is somebody who's like, you can just tell that they're off, or like that they're not listening or something. Libra, hi Libra, I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's see some messages that you need to hear. There's a lot of mess though. Somebody wants to come to you with like booklets of truth. They're not trustworthy. Nice, thank you very much. Wow, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Something that you thought that you didn't want is going to favor you, like a third-party situation with somebody here who is really too emotionally blocked off that they can't really provide you love anyway. When this comes and relates to work, this is like some sort of hiccup at work that you didn't see coming that actually favors you, or getting a benefit, getting extra hours. You know, you didn't realize you worked a motherfucking holiday or something like that. You got an extra little bit on your check. Or maybe you overlooked a large deposit amount of money or something like that, not knowing that it had come in, and it came in for you, you know, larger than what you thought. It's this one. What is it? Ooh. The person you're connected with, they're coming through as the Page of Wands, but they do want to marry you. This could be an ex who's trying to revisit a situation. For some of you guys, this person may be younger than yourself. How is their energy, though? How is this person's energy? Queen of Pentacles. They do want to connect with you. They want to give to you. They may have a gift that they want to provide you. We are going into Libra season. I feel like there's a nurturing energy with this person. This person may come from a wholesome home, or they have a good mother or something like that. Maybe they make good food, or like they're very caring. That could be actually something that's very important or significant that maybe you didn't recognize you needed. Are they there for a short time? It could be a nice fuck. Okay. Yep. May not be nothing wrong with that, but you know. There. I feel like also need to be very mindful with your emotions. If you're at this energy where you're exhausted with a person, and this is what I'm picking up on, like you're still healing or recovering from this person. Yes, they were manipulating you. Yes, they were giving booty out to everybody. And yes, I'm talking about what I just said. Honestly, you may have been energetically wanting to know why you felt so drained. It could be because of this person, exasperation. Get a test if you feel like you need to get a test, okay? Just do the things for yourself. I feel like, meanwhile, what you need to know is that you do have some sort of true compassionate love that will be coming into you. Is when you least expect it. What the fuck did I say? Like, come on now. Sorry, I had to hold my own stack on that one. Like, be very optimistic. Something ended that was really, it would have been worse the longer you stayed, okay? So that something better can definitely come in. It costs more, but it's worth more. I don't know if that's for Libra or Scorpio or just both, because I'm in the middle of them. But hi, Scorpio. I hope you heard all this well with you. You want to see somebody. You want to meet somebody. And this is going to be a good person to you because of the side of my nose that is itching. Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. Like, you could be wanting to come into this person right now. There's something here about like pollination or something, or attractiveness, or like somebody gaining attraction to you or you them. Ooh, I love when I get that itch. It's very rare that I get that itch on here too. The Hermit is in the reverse, and I'm actually going to leave it this way. I feel like you're actually coming out of a energy that wanted you in a dark night of a soul depressive energy. This is also someone here who is externalizing their gifts and abilities, even believing more in what they're affirming, or recognizing what they're affirming in their words and using it wisely. I feel like there's a powerful potency that's coming through against someone who may be a darker energy, like somebody who's negative as hell. I feel like you have, what the fuck? Why do I get somebody's mama like on some hit and run kind of energy, like someone's mother? Be very careful of this. Yeah, just be very careful, okay? That was a downloaded message that came through with that combination. I'm also getting here that there's going to be something unbelievable that happens. It's like something that you may have wanted to narrate. You have the opportunity to hop on it fast or quickly. I feel like there's something here where you might be feeling like either your person or your counterpart is not giving you that much attention, or it's just honestly been that there's so many things that's distracting maybe both of y'all. Somebody could also be going to prison. Be careful with this. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. Somebody is definitely walking away from a situation or a circumstance that doesn't serve them at the time when something new is coming in, a restart. This is hella beautiful energy. I feel like this is about somebody who's done healing work. Somebody has great etiquette. Somebody is very satisfactory in bed. I feel like somebody's like getting away from a cunning energy when it comes to like corruptive love or tendencies and things like that. Somebody's clearing out a lot of karmic relationship debt, and maybe even recognizing what they don't want and what they do want. Somebody could be actually recognizing like, I'm not going to give myself to everybody because I'm just too damn good. I'm also seeing somebody could be moving climates or changing climates or something like that. This could be just quick travel, but I feel like eventually somebody's going to like be redirected to a cooler area, or somebody, or a place that's like, it's north because of the blueness, okay? But they travel a lot to the seas or the water and things like that. Yeah. There's something coming through about something that happened back in July. July in somebody's car. What is this? A repairman. Oh, is somebody like going on a... Oh, doesn't Derby happen during July? Or something happens during July when it comes to horses. I cannot remember. Or is it the dogs? Something here. Okay, Mustang dogs. Something. I'm just getting this energy of like racing that's coming through. Maybe somebody who's going to like high caliber races, or somebody who's into that, or somebody who's interested in like cars or old vehicles is coming through. I'm picking up here, maybe you like lost some sort of bid when it comes to a vehicle, or you recognize like it wasn't worth it. There's going to be something better that comes in this month. It could be at the end of the month if you're like looking for that. It's going to be better. And I say it's going to be better because the material, there's something here about it under the surface, it actually being cleaner, healthier, and it's actually the fabric that you desired. Okay, Maybe there was something about the one that you were getting where you had to remodel it. You would have wound up reinvesting or investing in something when you're about to find something that's more affordable, budget friendly. And it's so funny because I feel like for some of you guys, you're like, I really don't give a fuck about the money. I just wanted it that bad. But that's the point. I feel like there's something here about you having some sort of goal that you wanted to obtain and you've forgotten about it. Maybe I'm the reminder about like some sort of estimation or guesstimation of time, and I feel like you definitely have been manifesting for others to help you to stay focused where you might lose your mind or yourself if you have so much going on. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, your attraction is definitely growing. People find you to be very soothing on the eyes. I'm also getting here, there could be a Sagittarius that you're connected to or you want to connect with or something like that. And the Two of Pentacles behind that. I feel like there's something here of some unsurety with something. What is this unsurety about? Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to know if somebody has a surety. Like if somebody's single or is somebody really connected to somebody. I don't know why I feel like somebody's suspicious. But like, look at the combo, okay? If you feel like you're talking to a queen, and maybe this is like how your ego is like, okay, well, whoever you fucking with, they still a dub. But you not, like somebody's not, or maybe, I don't know. It's like somebody's not dealing with somebody. You might need to know that. Or like maybe somebody is like more focused on their money. Maybe they meet somebody, like somebody wants to talk to them. Hell yeah, that's what it is. Maybe you're really, really intuitive because the moon came out in the Seven of Pentacles. You are greedy about chores and you want what's meant for you. Yeah, somebody wants to talk to this person while they're like out shopping. They could be going out shopping very soon. Maybe they're not expecting this shit. Maybe they're vehicle shopping or they're doing some sort. There's a huge change, but it's a private change. Like unless you are really close by them, you wouldn't notice this, and they're damn sure not gonna bring it up. But like, or these could be just multiple exes. Like your person could just be all around town just avoiding exes, just finding peace and just going to the most private, secluded places that they can, places that they ain't never told their persons or peoples that they used to connect with about. Like they do not care to be connected with them. Now, hi Sagittarius. I hope and pray all is well with you. I had to get off of that. Let's go ahead with Sagittarius, please. Saggy. Something that you thought was going to turn over a new leaf doesn't need to, because you'll find peace or have better like opportunities. Just resting and being on your own, recovering. Some of you guys, you could be like finding that either you're a bit sore or you're recovering from like a cold, or if this is not a cold, this could just be like the way that you're feeling. You could be doing things to like target these areas so that you don't feel ill, okay? Some of you guys, it could be related to something that you do with your feet. I cannot express this enough. If you have some sort of foot pad or something that kind of vibrates and awakens your feet, that is such a great way to keep your body healthy, to keep your immune system healthy, and give you some feels in some areas if you've been a bit sexually deprived or out here looking but not necessarily finding things. Or like when you looking, you be like, oh, okay, I'm good. Maybe you just like to look at people and kind of get a little bit of a motivation in the meantime. In the springtime could be very significant. There's going to be some bunnies hopping in. Oh, there's some D coming in then. But I'm also getting that there's going to be a lot of passion between you two if it's progressed by that point. If you're in a connection or something comes in before then with Judgment. That's nice. And it's very sexy with the Devil here. And I feel like somebody could be like an entertainer. There could be something it's going to be private. It's not bad. It's just private. And it's sexy. It's Capricorn energy. It could be a Capricorn here that's connected to it. Somebody who could be very connected to the moon or something like that. I just feel like there's some things you don't see coming. There's going to be some great things that come in. I feel like somebody's like thinking of cookbooks or like things to bring in for themselves. Somebody could use this some shopping, or they're just feeling good. They need to relax. This is you, Sagittarius, as well. You're planning for something. What does this plan have to do with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess? This has something to do with the way in which you're navigating your life, how you're using your intuition to navigate through things that you felt like at one point in time was being It's almost like this was in the reverse. Like somebody did not want to give you equal give and take, or it was just very hard to tooth and nail. There's going to be something that turns out in your favor. I feel like somebody's actually planning to help you. This is you at rest, chilling at home, and somebody's thinking about you and how something happened or how it turned out. And they're wanting to kind of end something that really was like really exasperating for you. And I feel like it's because somebody didn't hold up to their end of the bargain here. They only gave you grief at one point in time. So you are having some sort of positivity after something that really delayed you for like maybe 2 years. Maybe something was only supposed to take like 6 months or 6 weeks or something like that, shorty. And somebody like was playing around because they just wanted to know more information and exhaust your fuel so that other people around them would have more of an advantage. It's really sabotaging somebody's manipulative part in something that they did not want to recognize. This could be a masculine Capricorn placement. I'm getting very strongly here with the Judgment, or a Virgo placement here. But damn, you have a lot of money coming in and a lot of goodness coming in. This is why you had somebody who was hating on you. I feel like maybe your person needs to know this as well. Or like maybe you've kept this away. Like why you don't have people around you, or why you don't want people, or why you have a certain view of like men, is because somebody around you had a really horrible pessimistic view of women. And you had to like heal and mediate yourself and not care about what everybody else was saying. That's beautiful for you to do. I feel like because of this, your options are going to be expanded in a lot of areas. And when I say a lot of areas, I mean so many areas, I don't even want to list them out to kind of limit your ability to manifest or expand on that, okay? I mean that in the kindest way, Sagittarius. I'm very proud of you. I feel like you're going to be very, very happy and relieved at something that's happening for you, okay? So let me go on to Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn, I hope and pray all is well with you. Damn, you had the Star and you had the Two of Swords. So there's going to be something that's taken off of you that you didn't see coming. I also feel like there's going to be some haters who are exasperated. I feel like at the time in which you're elevating, you're going to have a hater, somebody who was like really malicious but also obsessed with you. They're going to have some sort of delete of some kind, or like they're going to lose something of some kind. I'm also getting here with the Five of Wands. There's going to be people that are fighting over you, fighting for your attention or your popularity. I feel like you are trying to do things to keep yourself away from like getting out of your ego. But I feel like you need to get out of your own way. If I'm being honest, Capricorn, you need to embrace your sexy or your sexuality. So like, let's say honestly that you have been kind of embracing your body, or like walking around more exposed in some ways. I feel like even if you're not showing this off to others, I feel like there's an energy of somebody around you who feels that shit. They like that shit. It's helping your energy in some way. Have you been doing like some spell work or some water work or some energy work in the new, darling? Whatever you're doing, it's working. The Six of Pentacles, even motherfuckers who didn't want to pay you at one point in time are like willing to pay you just so that they can have some favor, so that they can see you. Specifically, they keep looking at your knockers or your knickers or whatever. For some of you guys, are you kind of like on the low getting with your person, or connecting with your person, or in connection with this person? Or somebody has like these secret feelings like, this is crazy as fuck, but I feel like somebody's thinking about you while they're fucking somebody else. Some of you guys, this could be like your true person. They could be on the road or like around a lot of people and making a lot of money and things like that. And so they don't really have time for you, and you can feel that energy. And so like the way in which you react to it, it could come off to them as you being dismissive, when in reality it's them who's dismissive of you, because they haven't really taken anything seriously, because they haven't found you yet if you don't have anybody. And if this is somebody from the past, this is the motherfucker who's trying to get in the way, who's plotting and scheming. And I feel like your true person can hear that shit too. So yes, the Hierophant. There's going to be some marriage that comes in, or some union that comes in as well, that I feel like is very important. And I'm also getting here, some of you guys, you could be like revisiting a church or doing some sort of practice of some kind. Some of you guys, this could be like if you know somebody who's in the church system, I'm seeing somebody who's sending somebody an email about something. This could have something to do with like something unexpected. I feel like you're going to get some good news. I'm also picking up here Somebody's life is going to turn out a whole lot better than they thought. Why is there like some sort of Scorpio energy that's worried? Taurus, Scorpio energy, they're concerned or they're worried about something. You have some sort of anxiety. I feel like you're going through some change in your life. It's a huge tower moment. One where you'll have a lot of peace. And it's like you're clearing away whatever was like really the root to like your stress or your worries. Maybe recently you were just like crying, Capricorn, or like just a few days you had a situation in your life that was personal to you that you didn't speak about, that like was affecting you. And it was something that you needed to do. It was like an energetic clear out. And now somebody who like wouldn't give you the time of day, didn't give a fuck about you, may have even said like they wanted you all the while. I'm not gonna lie to you. They just wanted to kind of play with you, slow you down a bit. Meanwhile, you got this emperor who's really like serious about you coming in. But yeah, I feel like somebody who is connected to you who didn't do the healing work emotionally, they did this instead. Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This mofo here is like really going through it, going crazy. Going crazy over you, Capricorn. You have a few people that are going crazy. I'm picking up for most of you guys, there's 3 to 5 people who are going crazy over you. Some of them exes, some of them family members for how they treated you. Some people, they're just distant to you, but like they didn't treat you well. Like they're seeing how they didn't treat you well, especially if they have like Aquarius, Capricorn placements as well as Scorpio placements. Or maybe they didn't know that they could come into you and somebody's just resenting the fact that like they could have called you friend, but they didn't. They chose somebody else who is like Knight of Cups energy. Like somebody could be mad as fuck that they know somebody. Somebody who did something messed up to you. Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's see what messages come out for you all. Something from the past here. Why does somebody want to restart something from the past? It's a whole hell of a regurgitation. I'm also picking up here, you may have the opportunity to get something that you couldn't in the past that's going to favor you. That's something that you'll like. It's very exciting to hear. I'm also picking up 220 is very significant. Zeros are going to be really significant. 222s, doubles of things is going to be very significant. Perhaps you're going to start seeing like twins or triplets and shit like that. That's going to be very important. I feel like some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, this could be the sign who married a nun or a monk, okay? And let's say you got a divorce from this person and now they're going into like nunhood or like all this other stuff. I feel like there's some sort of energy influence in which they're using to try to make you more resentful of something that happened in the past or occurred in the past. They're trying to affect your emotions and practice healing. And so I'm seeing that crystal healing will actually do you some harmony. There's something about Herkimer diamonds. Clear quartz is significant. Apophyllite is actually very good for attraction of like people and individuals, and also elevating the vibration around you and shit like that. But I'm getting for you that you may feel a bit of a discord with it during this time because you have somebody in your energy who is, you know, manipulating in this way. Okay, so that's why I'm bringing it up, so that you know what to use, you know what's working for you and what may not be working for you and why. Also, the same thing with white crystals, but I feel like it will actually bring you some benefit. Maybe you can find something that helps you, even though obsidian and tourmaline are actually really significant crystals for this month and just good to have around. I'm seeing here that there's something about enlightenment that's coming through. There's going to be some realizations about you being right about situations, especially when it comes to family issues, private matters, also some things with Aries energies, period. This could be like ex-relatives of yours or relatives of your ex, something like that coming through. I'm not gonna lie to you, for some of you guys, I am getting like you were connected to somebody and you're meant to actually marry somebody else in this family in some way, shape, or form. And if it's not you, that's happening. Like, let's say you have somebody around you and you start hearing like that they're dating another relative of yours, is actually meant to happen. The second person is not the karmic. okay? The first person was the toxic person, all right? So congratulations to whoever you are. Let's see what else is coming through. There's going to be some positive and exciting news about your money. You'll be able to hold on to it, especially if you experience some sort of exasperation, or you had to restart a job, or you had to restart at the bottom or something like that. Some of you guys, when it comes to hair, like let's say you are a hairstylist of some kind, especially when it comes to hair braiders, bears one of your clients, if it feels like you are braiding somebody else's hair, and one of your clients, you're noticing that their hair is like getting thinner, you might want to either, I don't know how you encourage them to like get hair, like if you buy hair and then you just have them pay you, or if you have them buy hair. But I feel like you need to encourage this person to get some antibacterial hair, something that's going to, it's something about the hair that you're using that's been causing them to have like their hair is so much thinner in certain areas and it's more brittle, okay? But it's just this one client, and I feel like they have like signs of alopecia sometimes, okay? So that's where it's stemming from. I feel like some hair strengtheners and things like that, sometimes depending on what it is, it can actually have adverse feelings. They might be texting you saying like they have like an itch or something, or like they don't tell you this, but they have like this itch and like two pink or maybe you have braids and this happens to you sometimes. There's like these two little pink little things that you have. Like maybe it's hard for you to grow hair there. You need to like work on that or something. Like I feel like it's telling you something, and I feel like you can greatly improve something. Like it's not going to be as big as you think. It's going to be something minor. Maybe even something you can look up online. You'll be like, oh, that is exactly what the fuck that looks like. And it's not something like out of the norm, okay? You're like, oh, okay, that'll actually help me with this. Because you might have been putting something on it that was actually doing the opposite for a period of time. It's something like that, okay? And that's just one example, but I'm going to leave this here so that I don't ramble on too much for you, Aquarius. Take that same situation and apply it to your life. There's something here where you just have to like quickly tweak or alter something, and then everything just starts working smoothly. Like let's say even if you're delving into your own practices for like protection work or advancement, there could be something that would just help you just slightly, or like doing something else, or like an alternative to something that you use. So like let's say you used a freaking tourmaline and now you need to use something with an obsidian, for example. Like try something like that, okay? Just to have the protection from both ways. That's what I would tell you here, because I feel like it'll be worthwhile. There's something about traffic improving as well. Oh, I'm seeing somebody might be like the type of person who's racing their person home or something like that. Somebody who's sexually advantaged is coming in your future, okay? Especially if you struggle to get over a person. Maybe it was very public, or it was public knowledge. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be like, what bitch from the past? What, I don't even remember anybody that I fucked. I can't even remember the dates in which I was with these bitches, or things, or imps, or, you know, whatever it is for you. That's always beautiful. I love this for you. Congratulations. Let's go on and complete Pisces. Ooh, child, that was a nice energy. And I feel like they're sweet too. They like to kiss you on your cheek. Let's go to Pisces. Let's get the fuck out of here. Shit. Hi, Pisces. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what's happening for you guys. Uh-oh. There's a brick wall, honey. It smooths out though. The Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's going to clear out. Okay, some of you guys could have been leaving a situation or a circumstance that didn't serve you. It feels like it was actually something that was trying to be drawn out while you were trying to speed forward. Okay, and it feels like your manifestation is coming to fruition, like source is finally listening to you, or like you did something at the right time after you recognized why something was stagnant. It feels like it was outside of yourself. Now that you're able to move forward here, I feel like there's going to be things that are coming into you because you're no longer in the energy of attracting what you no longer wanted to chase or be around, or vice versa. Like somebody that you don't want, you know, chasing after you. I feel like they're coming in, but other things are like distracting you enough so that you're not worried about it. It feels like you could be going out on a new date or having a refreshing opportunity or connection with someone, going for a drive, maybe going for a slight trip to a peaceful place. Like some of you guys could be visiting a art museum. For others of you guys, you could be visiting a church. You could be doing some sort of road trip, okay? I'm also getting here, this road trip could be related to either 3 states, as well as the state in which you're in. And also for some of you guys, this has something to do with, what is that area? It's like the center in the west, but it's not like California. It's like all the way up until about, what's that, New Mexico? Those are like all the open areas. Because I'm seeing like Oklahoma, Kansas. I'm seeing the Dakotas. I'm seeing, maybe it's not giving Mississippi, but anyway, okay. I'm also picking up here, like if you are purchasing items like for your home and things like that during this time, you could be using that style, like that Western style. You could be using like a lot of terracottas, you could be using beiges, you could be using like browns or wood, or even wicker products wherever you feel like it will preserve itself. And I'm also seeing someone here could be getting something reupholstered, not only in their vehicle, but something that like is important to them. This could even be related to clothes or fabric. You could be material shopping, or you kind of need to do that, or you're being encouraged to do that. Some of you guys, you could be really appreciating a carriage that you might get in, or somebody's going to be appreciating a carriage ride in general. I'm seeing here there's going to be some sort of improvement with stairwells, iron cast stairs as well. That's very significant or important. Some of you guys, either you've purchased a home or a vehicle where you were concerned about something for your child and it's working out favorably because they're at that age and you're actually seeing that something that you wanted is actually working out favorably for you. Be careful if you have a lot of motherfucking stairs in your house though, and you have like these silver, they're not silver, they're like a gray, cream, white marble flooring. Like there's this baby, it's like a baby boy, and they have like this coppery hair, very pretty eyes. They could be like either my complexion or like either slightly more brown or something like that. I just saw them almost take a damn tumble. They were like close to the edge. Please get your baby, please, for me. Don't be talking about, oh, you shouldn't have been, these stairs harder than a motherfucker, okay? I heard that ding, you know how to, you know how to metal ding and it just ring. It just ring afterwards. It's not funny, but it's funny. The ding is the funny part. But yeah, I just get this energy of like emotional healing that's coming through. You could be protecting your heart during this time when people want to offer you stuff, but they're coming through as a page. And you like the energy of the 9 of Swords. It's like they be worried about you and how they coming into you, and like you need to play unimpressed. And for my feminines who are connecting with a masculine, I feel like you're coming through as like this empress, and they're coming through like a King of Swords. Like they're not really taking you serious. If you've been questioning like if you should let this go, yes, you'll have a whole lot more victories in your life. Like literally shit will start going in your favor, especially if you don't have any kids with them. And I'm also seeing that there could be some sort of finalized agreement or like ending of a contract when it comes to the legal system, which I feel like is going to be very nice. It's a positive excitement thing. Somebody's getting told on though, if I'm being honest. There's going to be somebody here who was like trying to play an empress when they're a King of Swords. Is going to get in trouble for like how they held on to something and they were draining somebody when somebody was being nothing but like cooperative. So that's some very good news for you, Pisces. Your career, there's going to be some money that comes in, but I feel like somebody's going to be making you tired as fuck. You're going to be tired of this shit, this situation. You're going to feel like somebody's hella distorted. Your boss may not know what they really want, and you could be sick of their asses, okay? But those were your messages, everyone. I hope and pray that you enjoyed, that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Perhaps share it with someone that you believe would resonate with it. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.